So, I'm not expecting this to be the start of my labour vlog, not at all. But I'm 37 weeks plus a day today, so baby technically could come at any time, but obviously if she did decide to make an appearance anytime soon, that would be really quite quick, and she would still be before her due date. But this evening I've had a little bit of dampness in my knickers. When I went for a wee, I noticed I didn't feel anything beforehand, but I just noticed in my knickers. So I changed them and I've popped a pad in, but I have not had anything else to indicate that. I'm not thinking that this is labour or start of labour or anything like that. I just think it's my body preparing and getting ready for potentially the start of it in the next kind of few weeks. I think it's my body preparing for it. I've had really bad lower back pain, like kind of lower cramp style kind of pain, similar to what you kind of feel on your period. I've been getting loads of Braxton Hicks the past few weeks. They've really ramped up. And I've been getting like tightenings around, I've got one now, around the bottom of my tummy. Kind of like a band through my back and around my tummy, which is new this evening. But yeah, like I said, I'm not thinking at all that this is labour or anything like that. I don't think I'm going into labour. I just think it's a few things that my body is doing just to prep myself for it, which is all good. But yeah, feeling really tired, so I'm going to have an early night. She is definitely growing. I've got a lot more room kind of up here now, so I think she potentially has dropped as well, which is good. I've been getting a lot of kind of pelvic pain and pressure this evening, as well as kind of like the back pain and things, so that's another kind of thing that I'm paying attention to. But yeah, this is not the start of my labour and birth vlog, but it's just kind of the build up to it, to when it potentially might be happening in the next kind of coming weeks. So I mean, if you want to come now, baby, I'm happy for you to. Time for some rest, and hopefully she won't be keeping us waiting for too long, but who knows, still a few weeks off due date. And first babies tend to be late anyway, so please don't make us wait that long. Sorry if I sound really bunged up. I've had a few tears during the night and this morning, and I've literally just woken up, so I think that's why I sound a bit bunged up. But yeah, I don't know. I had quite a rough night. I still definitely don't think that this is labour starting or it's labour progressing to anything. I had really bad lower back pains and like twinges all night, and some really bad like stomach aches and kind of crampy sort of feelings through the night as well. I've had no signs of any more kind of like discharge or waters or anything, and I'm not feeling like this is labour. I just think it's my body preparing for labour and like practicing and things like that. But it then just gets my brain in overdrive and like overthinking everything. It's probably why I then couldn't sleep as well. So I had a really, really bad night's sleep. I was up so many times in the night in pain, needing a wee, and then I couldn't switch off and get back to sleep. I think because even though I know it's not labour, it's just all I can think about, and I'm just wishing. And it's just so annoying because, and it's such a weird feeling because you don't know
you're so out of control. You don't know what your body is doing. It's got to go with it and just see how it all pans out. But you're always second guessing yourself, and it's just kind of any little twinge or symptom check, you're thinking, is this it? Getting excited. And I'm just so ready to meet her now. I think it's made worse by the fact that Tom and I have really reduced our contact with people, so we're really not doing anything or seeing anyone either, which is good in, you know, for keeping us safe, and helping my anxiety in the fact that all I would be doing is just worrying about having to labour without Tom and catching coronavirus. So that's why we've done it, because it's just for us the safest, best thing to do. But on the flip side, mental health wise, it's just pretty crap, because I am stuck here doing nothing by myself for most of the time, whereas Tom's obviously out going to work. I mean, we haven't stopped seeing anyone completely, and we haven't stopped going out and about completely, but everything we do is just very limited and reduced contact and outside. And I think the weather now is not supposed to be the best. It's been really, really hot, which has been hard, but I'd rather it be like that, because to be honest, I don't actually have to do much at home. And when it's hot, A, it makes me feel like I don't want to do much, and B, at least I can just sit outside in the sun and chill, and I've still got outside, and if we do want to do something, there's more opportunities to do outside. Whereas if it's just raining all the time, we're going to be really, really limited to what we can do, and won't even be going outside. So I don't know, it's just a waiting game now for baby girl, and I think that's the thing as well. It just seems to drag, because I'm not doing anything and I'm just waiting for her to arrive, and I think that intensifies everything as well, because I'm just sat here thinking, oh, is this something, is that something? Whereas normally if I was out and about doing things, busy, a lot of it wouldn't even cross my mind, but it's because I'm just sat here thinking about it. That's just where I'm at and how I'm feeling at the minute. Overtired, emotional, and just really sore. My hips and my back and just all this lower part of my body is just so sore. But it will all be worth it, and I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm trying not to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm really happy and grateful, and I know she's just safe in there and she's cooking fine, and she'll come when she's ready. It's just a very kind of excited suspense and feeling that I've just got going on, but I've just got to be patient. It has been a couple of days, I think, since I last picked up the camera. So I am 37 weeks plus like 4 or 5 days. So yeah, labour has clearly not started. But I wasn't expecting or thinking that it was. However, my body has definitely changed in the past few days, and I've been feeling really strange, and my body's been, I think, definitely preparing for labour, which is good. I've been getting loads of stomach cramps and back cramps, but not like, it doesn't come in waves or anything, not like a surge or a contraction, more like a dull period ache. So yeah, I think my body's preparing for it, but it's not happening yet. It's just kind of getting in the swing for it, which is what I was thinking was happening the other evening, and it's kind of all continued from there. I've been really, really tired as well, just completely exhausted, and I think baby girl has dropped even more than before. I'll just quickly show you. Yeah, so this is what she's looking like, but I thought she had dropped before, but I think she's dropped even more now, because all of this up here is just soft, and she doesn't start until about here, and as you can see, my bump is now really, really low. I feel huge.
But I really do think she has dropped further, and I can really feel it in my pelvis and things as well. So yeah, that's sort of another sign, I guess. And I've been feeling kind of, I think it's either a foot or a heel or something, kicking kind of up here in this bit. You can probably see I've got lots of cleaning stuff over there. That's what I've been doing yesterday and today. When I've had bits of energy, I've been doing cleaning to try and get things moving. I've been on walks, I've been bouncing on the ball lots and lots as well. Yeah, just trying to do anything I can basically to encourage labour if I can, but I know she'll come when she's ready, and there's not really much I can do about it, but there are a few things that I've been trying to do. I've also been putting in my electric diffuser some clary sage oil just to see if that does anything as well, and I might have a bath a bit later on because I've been so achy with like my back pain and like these period type pains. I might have a bath with the clary sage oil in it as well, just to see if it does anything. And I know like all of this stuff will probably do nothing until she is actually fully ready to come, but might as well give it a go. And a nice relaxing bath would be quite nice anyway. No more signs of anything other than the continuous cramp in my tummy and my back, but pregnancy insomnia is definitely hitting. I think I woke up about 3:30, 4:45, and I haven't been able to get back to sleep, so I've just come downstairs and had something to eat, and I'll probably go back to bed later on. Just really uncomfortable and just achy and sore, but just the last few weeks of this, and then the next times that I'm up at this time will be with a newborn. It's just crazy to think. I've just got Lily here having a little snuggle, but yeah, there's no point just like laying there awake. I kind of laid there for nearly an hour, I guess, and listening to my hypnobirthing playlists and affirmations and things, and I just couldn't get back to sleep, so there's no point trying and just laying there. I needed to get up, so just now watching some TV, and I'll try and go back to sleep again a little bit later on. I slept with my hair in plaits overnight, so that's why it's looking a little bit crazy. I'm just sat on the ball. I don't know if you can see. I'm really struggling to get comfortable at the minute. It's just, yeah, I'm just so uncomfy. My back is really sore. I've got really bad tummy ache. I'm like sitting on the sofa. It's just not comfortable. So I've actually spent most of my day on the ball. Today I've just had a day at home. No more signs or anything, but I've just been trying to do a few things. I've done some exercises on my ball, I've done cleaning, I've been listening to music, like blasting it out, like cleaning. I've now got a raspberry leaf tea. Just trying. And a lot of the time as well, I'm just trying to relax because I need to make the most of the time, and that's supposed to be good for labour and things as well. I've got the midwife tomorrow, so I can update then. I'm waiting to hear from my friend today, because I'm just going to drop her a card and a gift around, because she's just bought her first house. So I'm waiting just to drop that over. I won't go in because we're obviously trying to avoid people as much as possible, but I'll just drop it off and say hello to her in her garden. But yeah, that's about it really. I'm just making sure that I'm doing a few bits and then I'm resting. So I've done like a bit of housework, resting, washing, resting and things like that. So, and in the meantime, I've been bouncing on my ball. I think this is going to be a really long process. These next few weeks are going to drag. So I've just got back from my midwife appointment. It was my 38-week appointment. It was just a day early than usual. She's been struggling to book me in actually because I think it's getting so close. They're really busy. So I've got my next few booked in. Fingers crossed we won't get to those because we'll have a baby before then, but probably not. The next one's on my due date, so hopefully if baby's not here by then, that will be a positive appointment. But yeah, today it went really well. It was just kind of just checking everything. You don't really go through that much now because everything's kind of set and ready to go. It's just basically making sure that you're all like your urine's okay, and they kind of do blood pressure and things like that, just making sure that's all okay. Measuring completely fine, baby's on track growth wise. She thinks that it was kind of hard to tell because there was a student midwife who kind of felt and like examined my tummy, but they were saying she's probably like 3/5 engaged, which is really good. And the kind of period ache, backache and pains that I've been getting in the cramps is a really, really good sign. So fingers crossed it means something will be starting to happen soon, I'm hoping anyway. And she was also saying that for the rest to kind of her head to be engaged is kind of more when contractions kick in, because the contractions will help push her down more than what gravity will. So she's in a really good position. She said, you know, we're hoping that there'll be a baby before 40 weeks, but I'm trying not to kind of get my heart set on that. This whole way through I've been like, oh yeah, she'll be early or she'll be before 40 weeks, but now I'm kind of thinking, yeah, maybe not. And today, typically the kind of period pains type feelings have eased off a bit. My back is still sore, but it isn't like it was the past few days because I was in a lot of pain. So for some reason it feels like it's eased, so it could just be like a slow labour, stop and start type thing. But hopefully we'll be getting somewhere very soon. It's all moving in the right direction, and you know, if she doesn't come before then, she doesn't come before then, it's fine. But you know, we're both doing really well. We're both happy. She's obviously happy in there. We're both on track. We're both doing really well. We're healthy. All of like my blood pressure and urine and everything like that is great. She kind of said I'm having like a textbook pregnancy at the minute, so let's hope that kind of continues into birth. So yeah, we will see. But I did get this little Bounty newborn pack, so I might just quickly open that and go through that with you just to see what was in here. But other than that, that's about it. Nothing much else to update on. Not much in here, to be honest. A packet of Huggies Pure Wipes and just some leaflets and things, so not actually much in here at all. The only kind of thing worth getting is the wipes, claiming child benefit and things like that. So yeah, I mean that will be handy, but the rest. So I think that will be the end of this week's 37-week vlog. I've just turned 38 weeks, so that's it for this video. No baby this week, but fingers crossed things will get moving soon. Who knows? Maybe this will be my last video, probably not. So I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.